A handbag. A handbag. A handbag. A handbag. A handbag. I did it. I went. I got in. Oh, it was marvellous. I'm officially one of the hoes. Hark Operatic and Entertainment Society. As of Friday night. That's when they rehearse, Friday evenings. Now I'm auditioning for a lead role. I haven't auditioned for anything before in my life. I feel quite nervous. I know I needn't be. I could tell upon meeting the director, sensational man, very experienced in the realm of theatre. Oh, I'm trying to think of some of his work that you might know. He directed Act 1 of the opera adaptation of Free Willy at the National in London. Sylv and I saw that one when it toured. The whale song was out of this world. Oh, I've got the cassette tape somewhere. I particularly liked the children's choir version of Everyone's Got a Blowhole, you just need to look deep within your heart. Oh. He also directed that TV commercial. Oh, yes, television, if you please. It was the one for that thrush ointment. Oh, put it up down below, and that burning will soon go, or something like that. He wrote the lyrics, the music, directed the whole thing. Oh, he's renowned for spectacular performances, edgy productions, and memorable shows. Oh, he's fresh, he's daring, he's getting on a bit too, as is his life partner, roadie and tech guy, Barry Beaverbush. It's such a privilege to be taking direction from the astoundingly great Klaus Yori Neville Toby Smith, OBE. As you can well imagine, my audition must be a masterpiece. After all, I'm going to be auditioning for the leading lady of this prestigious play, which is being revolutionised by Klaus Yori Neville Toby Smith, OBE, in a daring new way that's never been tried or tested. They rehearse in Kingston, would you believe, not Hark. In the back room of Argos on Miller's Road, next to the Salvation Army building. There was 14 of us there in total, in the cast, that is. And then Klaus, Yori, Neville, Toby Smith, OBE, and Barry, and... Oh, and the musical director, whose name escapes me now, but she had a jolly bobbing head as she pummelled the keys of the piano with her sausage fingers. I can't tell you what she was called. But I can tell you she had about as much style as a paper doily on a plastic plate. She's only seeing us through the rehearsals, apparently. We'll have someone more spectacular when it's showtime, which is a relief, you know. Not a great deal of competition amongst the hoes. I was sizing them up, and I believe, with modesty I hasten to add, that I'll be the biggest and brightest of the hoes on the stage. So, whilst I'm taking this audition seriously, I dare say it's nothing more than a formality. I'm not concerned about the male lesbians in the group, because there's only enough of them to fill the principal male roles anyway. As for the female lesbians, well, if you call Alice Roderick, who works the night shift at the petrol filling station, Tammy Taker, the handmaid gift card maker and gormless Gale who has 9 children and no eyebrows competition, well, it's easily in the bag for me. Or handbag, rather. I'm such a wit. Oh, not forgetting, I just had, Sue from the Chippy. No, if there is anyone I need to worry about, it's Eileen Eavesdrop. She's the professional stamp-licking lesbian I told you about, the one on Heartbeat. Only her stage name is Eileen Dover, so I'm reliably told. She was in some fancy art house films in the 60s. Nude. I've also discovered that she played a corpse in Holby City too, in the morgue. So as far as I can tell, she's as stiff as the competition gets. Oh, I haven't even told you what it is yet. Oh, I'm rather excited. It's a favourite of mine. We did it at school. Well, read it, that is. But the way that Klaus, Yori, Neville, Toby Smith, OBE has reimagined it is nothing shy of utter genius. Oh, I've seen many a show in my time, you know, with Sylve, but never have I seen a production as daring as this one sounds. When Klaus, Yori, Neville, Toby Smith, OBE, stood at the front of the pallets of the spring-summer catalogues and delivered his vision speech using colour-coded post-it notes, interpretive dance, and a flip-chart pad, my mind was blown and I just knew that I had to be part of... No, I'm going to say it because it's true. Part of history. In the autumn, I will be in Hark Operatic and Entertainment Society's production, directed by the theatrical great Klaus, Yori, Neville, Toby Smith, OBE, of The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. Oh, but that isn't it. Oh, no. Klaus, Yori, Neville, Toby Smiths with an OBE has completely reimagined it. It will be an all-singing, all-dancing, jukebox musical version. The Importance of Being Earnest. The musical. He has carefully crafted power ballads of the 1980s into the storyline of the show. There are several big dance numbers, a huge set, costumes, spectacular lighting effects, pyrotechnics, disco ball, smoke machine. Oh, it will be magnificent. And I will be Lady Bracknell. My audition is next week. I simply cannot wait to throw myself into the role. Oh, this is going to be a triumph. Wait until news of me being a fully certified lesbian and one of the hoes gets back to Sharon. Oh, yes. Oh, being personally directed by the great Klaus, Yori, Neville, Toby Smith, OBE. Oh, that will give her something to feast on. The audition itself is an excerpt from the play of our own choosing. I've opted for the legendary moment that Lady Bracknell is informed that Jack Worthing was found in a handbag. I do love Oscar Wilde. Incredible writing. Such a fine wit. He had a touch of the flamboyant about him, didn't he? Very Laurence Llewelyn Bowen. We also have to sing a verse and chorus from Paradise by the Dashboard Lights by Meatloaf. It isn't in the show, but Klaus, Yori, Neville, Toby Smith, OBE is a big Meatloaf fan after working with him on the Spice World movie. wants to see how we tackle the number. While singing, we'll be expected to improvise an interpretive dance routine in pairs. The pairings will be randomly drawn from a bucket on the day. I feel as giddy as a goose. Oh gosh, that brought back unwanted flashbacks. Well, I'm giddy nonetheless. To think I'll finally be taken to the stage after all these years. The public have been deprived of my natural abilities to perform. I have a real sense that this could catapult me into the big time. Oh, stratospheric success for me as Lady Bracknell. Well, now the question is, do I opt for a stage name like Old Mrs. Eileen Eavesdrop?